Hello, thank you for joining us. We are SIF, the leader in digital trust and safety. My name is Jeff Saksagawa, a trust and safety architect at SIFT. And joining me today is Brittany Allen. Hi, Brittany.
Hello.
Well, as we know, Brittany, the holidays are fast approaching. It's a time of increased fraud activity that's near and dear to our hearts. But as we all know, this season may be unlike many others because of the market instability, rising inflation, consumer purchasing power really on a downward trend. But, despite these, weaker spending predictions, we of course know that orders will still be coming in, and a lot of trust and safety teams are operating in a more difficult environment where they might have less coworkers, stricter budgets, just less tooling to work with. So with all of that pleasant holiday news, what are the current holiday trends that merchants should be aware of, and how can they prepare for this onslaught that's headed their way?
Yeah, I'd like to highlight three different trends. These were published in our most recent blog, How to Prepare for Fraud This Holiday Season. You can find that on SIF's website. But I want to start with gift card fraud. So gift cards are a riskier payment method. Merchants are pretty familiar with this. The FTC recently found that gift cards are actually the number one payment method of choice for scammers. Scammers are very familiar with them because not only do they lack proper security features in many cases, they are also commonly used as forms of payment during social engineering scams. And they're great targets because the ones that are bought as gifts, at least, usually sit for a few weeks to a few months if you do your shopping early, unused, and give the fraudsters a lot of time to access those funds. And number two on my list is a evergreen fraud trend of ATOs being on the rise. Recently, SIFT found an alarming 131% increase in ATOs in the first half of 2022 as compared to 2021. That was from data across our network. And that's a trend that will only accelerate into the holidays as fraudsters are looking to leverage the plethora of useful data points and types of funds or resources within a user's account, whether that's a saved payment method or credits on file or loyalty points. And then lastly, I want to bring up a fraud trend that goes by many different names. You may know it as first party fraud or as friendly fraud, but the trend of people filing disputes using their own payment methods is only continuing to increase. And unfortunately, that has a lot to do with people who now find themselves in precarious situations where they have less money to spend than before due to layoffs or anything else that has impacted them within the economy. And so they might not have been willing to commit that kind of fraud in the past, but now they're finding it something that is potentially a necessity, which is really unfortunate.
And that's it. Obviously, that is a lot to deal with. I'm feeling like I should just go off camera and hide, but of course we can't do that, right? So what should we tell our merchants to do? Like, how can we combat these various types of fraud? Like what's best practice in your opinion, Brittany?
So, knowing that the holiday season has started earlier this year and a lot of merchants are already in the thick of increased order volumes and right in the middle of the holiday season already, my three tips are about handling what you've got right now, but also preparing for the future. So, if you can, focus on customer service, whether that's extending return windows, allowing your good, trustworthy customers to have a better experience that then adds less dispute and less chaos onto your plate. That will help you out. Secondly, automating risk management wherever possible. Now is not the time to be doing an increased amount of manual review if you can avoid it. And then lastly, preparing for the chargeback season. It'll be here sooner than you realize. Once January rolls around and those disputes flow in, do you have what you need and are you best equipped to win those disputes? So don't forget to have that forward thinking as well.
Great advice. Thanks, Brittany, for your time. If you found this information valuable, please visit us at sif.com for more information, or check out the link to the blog in the post with this video. Thanks, Brittany.
Good luck.